Today is November 24th. Today's quote is entitled, "The Right Mood." Prabhupada would say to enter into the mood of a prayer. What is the mood of japa? It is praying for pure bhakti. But sometimes when we chant, we are in the exact opposite mood, and our chanting tends to counteract the potential effects of the maha-mantra. So I was having an experience the other day which prompted me to write this, that I was not in the mood. And on the emotional level, what I was feeling, I was kind of feeling like I'm blocking the potency of the mantra. I'm like counteracting the potency of the mantra. Now, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur have both said that if we commit nam aparad, then even we chant 100 rounds, there'll be no effect. There'll be no anartha nivritti, because anartha nivritti takes place in the stage of nam abhas. It doesn't take place in the stage of nam aparad. So the maha-mantra has a mood, and the mood is, Krishna, please make me a pure devotee, please engage me in your service, please free me from the clutches of Maya. Get me out of this mess that I've been in for so many lifetimes, and put me at your lotus feet, I just want to serve you. But sometimes when we're chanting, we're not in that mood at all, and it's if the potency of the mantra was counteracted by some chemical of impurity. It's an analogy, a chemical of impurity within our consciousness. So here's the maha-mantra, it's something pure, and I drop this impurity of my consciousness, was basically I'm chanting and I don't really care, not really thinking about pure bhakti, I'm just chanting because I want to get the rounds done, and I don't even like chanting. And it's like a drop of something to neutralize the effect of the holy name. So the holy name is now, it's trying to purify my heart, but it's lost its potency. So it's interesting because sometimes we think, well, the maha-mantra in and of itself has potency, which is true, and it's not true. It's just like the deity in and of itself has potency, but it depends on the eyes and the heart of the person who's seeing the deity to how much they'll be moved by the deity or how much they'll be purified. Of course, there's purification for everyone who chants and everyone who sees the deity and takes charnamrita and sees tulsi and so forth. But if there's resistance to the very essence of what that deity is or what the holy name is, then we're in a sense counteracting the potency or preventing the potency from acting. We're neutralizing the potency. So I was chanting the other day and I felt so disconnected from the mood of the mantra that I felt like I kind of like had just pulled the plug out on the maha-mantra. It was like it wasn't working anymore. I was chanting, but it had stopped and it was just an imitation. And I know you've all been there at some point. Maybe a lot of you are still struggling with that. But to enter the mood of the mantra when we're chanting, that's what it means to chant japa, to be in the I like to say, if the maha-mantra could talk, if it could speak to you, what would it say? I mean, it does speak to us often. So when the maha-mantra is speaking to you, or if it could speak to you, what would it say? It would say, Krishna, please, I want to be pure. I want to be pure devotee. I want to serve you. I want to be completely free from all contamination. So that's the frequency of the mantra. And if I'm not feeling that, if I'm not praying that way, if I'm not on that frequency, if I'm on a material frequency, then it's like I nullify the frequency of the mantra and it's not doing anything. It's not awakening that consciousness. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, when we chant, we should meditate on the meaning of the mantra. We should be on the same frequency. It's kind of like, let's say you have a friend and a friend has a lot of affection for you, but you don't have any affection for the friend. So the friend is saying, I really like being with you. I feel so good with you. I feel your kindness. I feel your affection and so forth. And you don't like the person and you don't respond. You don't feel anything. So it's like the maha-mantra, it's Krishna saying, love me, serve me, let's have a relationship. And if we're not in that mood, it's like, yeah, but I don't really feel like it. I'd rather just like watch TV right now than like try to reciprocate with you. So I think you know what I'm talking about. It's something to meditate on and something to be aware of when you're chanting, that we actually could counteract the whole meaning and the potency of the maha-mantra. Hare Krishna.